This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
No.
I do.
No, I don't.
So let's talk about what we're about to see here in a moment. We got Buddy Rose in the ring, and here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the debut of the Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich, for the WWF.
17 pounds, McMahon. If he's 217, Roseanne Barr's Pavarotti and drag.
I don't know about that. Let me think about that one.
But right now, here he comes in his debut, his very first appearance in the World Wrestling Federation. They call him the Texas Tornado, Kerry Von Erich.
It's so cool to see this finally happening. What a big show this is. Let me ask you, I hate to go right to the negative, but were you guys at all concerned about the rumor and innuendo about his supposed demons, or did those not become apparent until after he was already on the roster?
Well, I think, look, you can only judge people and how they are around you. And all of that was addressed. And I think that at this time for Kerry and talking to, friends and family, what have you, they felt that Kerry was in a good place. Kerry was in a good place for a long time. And then for whatever reasons, Kerry didn't, kind of fell off. But coming in, I think Kerry was at one of the best places that I personally had seen him in a long time.
Wasn't there a rumor that a few years prior to this, he was in discussion to play a role in Rocky as well, one of the Rocky franchises?
Yeah, there was discussion about him being Drago and being the Russian that Dolph Lundgren. It was Dolph Lundgren, right?
Yeah, Rocky IV.
Yeah. That Kerry would be that big mean Russian, but Fritz didn't feel that would be really good for his wrestling career. Back in the day, the old time wrestling promoters didn't think that Hollywood was a good place to go.
Do you think
became a Hollywood star, then you're just an actor?
Do you think Vern was threatened? That, hey, what if, was he intimidated by the movie biz, or the idea that it might not, was it self-preservation to discourage Hulk from doing it? Or did he think legitimately it's going to hurt his drawing power if they think he's a quote unquote actor and he's not real?
Yeah, it wasn't Vern that discouraged him. It was Vince Sr. actually. And Vern is the one that brought him in and capitalized on that Rocky III fame. That's the funny thing that people often forget, was that Vince Sr. didn't feel that would be a good move for Hulk at the time, and thought, oh, hey, you want to be a movie star, go be a movie star, but you can't do both. And Vern capitalized on it, and then obviously Vince capitalized on it. But it's funny how legend goes and how those stories get convoluted and what have you. And that was one of Buddy Rose's greatest bumps. He loved to take the bump all the way to the floor on his head.
Corey would write in, if Kerry Von Erich's stay had been longer, do you think we would have eventually seen an angle where his foot was ripped off? I know that sounds silly, but let's not forget that a few years after this, Diesel and Shawn are going to do that with a guy at ringside. So it does feel like something that could have been discussed. Do you remember that ever being an idea?
I think that was Vince's original end game. And that was something that, I think that he wanted to be able to tell that story, because it really was a feel-good story with Kerry. And as far as ripping off someone's leg, that was Mad Dog Vachon, and that was his idea. Hey, here's my leg, you cocksucker. Why don't they take my fucking leg off? I don't give a shit. That's what I would do.
But the idea that you not only said use my leg, but then you called us a cocksucker is the best part of the whole deal. Coming up next, an unintelligible.
Because Mad Dog did.
Say it one more time.
Cocksucker.
I'm going to clip that out, and I'm going to make it a text message ringtone. Whenever you text me, it's going to hit me with that noise. I'm looking forward to that.
Use my leg, you cocksucker.
Lenny Bakken has one more question, and then we'll.
Efren's going to use that for damn sure. be getting a DM soon. I can feel it already.
Lenny wants to know, was there ever any discussion of bringing Kevin Von Erich to the WWF at this time?
There was not, and I think that
Why not?
from the vantage point of another Von Erich, I think would have taken away from Kerry. But I also think that bringing Kevin in and having Kevin and Kerry as a team.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.